Yes, I don't know nyina kwa ba ere platform we as host na agye and I want me abon impunimpu. I don't know. I'm Speaker of Parliament Bagbin. Ono so no ekotwa twi woni pam na no na Nigerian reactions ene mpanimfo aka na de bro na no okada che kwam free from instance no edin komo bi entie ne ono so no ede na mon
Jinkrofo edi at your own peril. Yedi kan basintale ebe tro say we are creating two apps. One when an employer can search for a year employee, and another where employee can search for employer. Afinie two apps no and my. Nenya frakadam ne born and nipa bonwa. App ba kubetumi serve the same purpose. On the same, you can go there and baby employer, especially when a year employee. Betumi akọ. Now so no one visibility studies biya. Yan come here one semon na basintele ye really ho. Aka chem se frakadam amai. Nemo no enokra anye the main issue. The main issue ni say YE ntimi ntua ne nkrofo ka. Way from a year February January no, omo aye adwuma ankasa no, ye ntua omo ka. But aside omo aye adwuma ankasa ye ntua omo ka no. Over 300 Ghanaian youth are lawfully, they've been employed, lawfully appointed, but Basintele essay from January last year, 2025, ebesine ontia omoka. YE under the leadership of Basintele, or say ontia omoka, 300 Ghanaian youth. Now the reason is say ya, wa pamu omo se omonko, wa terminate omo appointment. As to whether Mraben would jina so terminate one more appointment. Ewa bra act no a sete a YEE. Omampaniku 4 pencil. Act 887 section 3. Eka ni pefe lay down the procedures so obi pese ye employ obi wo a YEE ye fast wo. Youth employment ewo procedures per a section 3. As ye pese ye employ a nkrofo say one by year, ye first war. Ya first coin so. Technical clearance ye diaba, financial clearance ye diaba. Appointment letters ye issue and crofo ko ye interviews. All of a sudden, Basintele a leadership will say, Sound crofon ye formu MPP pencil. It is sound crofon ya more appointments in the clearance in Bibiano. Basintele say nipa 300 on Tiomokane and Tiomokachana. Every year 2025 January, ebesine 1 year 2 months. Yesi yentriomuka. Yekobusa Basintele say a chief of staff Julius Debra, my former boss, and a man instructions on dismissal. But Act no set up a year friend say Act 887 is set up YE section 13. Emma Basintele, who is the CEO, TNA, you have the sole responsibility for lawful administration of a year. Say chief of staff for 1 year. Emrebian wo man kwan so be instructed wo Basintele say ye manfo a lawfully no omo ya for omo adwuma. LI 2231 regulation 5 wo Basintele wo di adwuma no. Be bia no wo ma kwan say wo engaging crowd services na ade a the term of office after so no you need to regularize them. Wo manya engagement is 30 terms duration and mode of a year. Wo Basintele wo ba ye no wo de wanu to hunu na apa mo ma kwotena fi a wo ma wo mo krata bia tienie sa nkrofo e kofa lawyer ema lawyer ne twro Basintele no Basintele YEE, and when I say Basintele I'm using him as a representative of the whole YEE because onu na da e penia odano lawyer ne twro Basintele YEE no. Sir, enipa 300 now unlawfully they've been discharged without any letter or ma wa letter bia and one so omuntu omuka itomu ne na madwuma mi apamo omu so omugina fako and they Basintele so ontu omuka wo twro lion e twro first letter come here and we have the first letter here mame emfa first letter lawyer na e twro e come Basintele ne why ohunu se o se lawyer ne ye NPP ni. It will instruct a year lawyers of YE Sema Omon responded to the lawyer. Now, lawyer no extra second letter wɔde ɛkɔ basentale ɛwa yi ansa na basentale ɛresponde sɛ ɛyɛ chief of staff ɛna ɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔmpam nkurɔfoɔ no yɛwura Julius Debra so wɔ pɛ president adi saa chief of staff yɛ atwerɛ krataa sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no a wɔn yɛ ayi ne yɛmpam wɔn no efisi yɛfa wɔn 2024 menim sɛ wɔn yɛ Azerbaijanfo sɛ wɔn firi Kosovo sɛ wɔn firi ɛyɛ Bosnia sɛ wɔn firi ɛyɛ Herzegovina sɛ wɔn firi Serbia mintimi ho sɛ Montenegro na wɔn firi mintimi ho.
Yes, adofo sɛ wate aseɛ na ta sɛ we se ne nsɛm ɔno nso no ɛdenam ai na na gye reaction emra ta sɛ yɛ papa Speaker of Parliament Bagbin eto from na yɛ hɛ ne monso reaction.
And when it was going out, you know, the Parliament House, you would have to go down the stairs like that. Now, the Speaker of Parliament, who has not been so healthy for some time now, even by just looking at him, you will know that this man needs rest. Flown all the way to Dubai a few years back for treatment. He had cancer. How did we know? Somebody leaked the parliamentary documents to embarrass him in one way or the other. I have known Alban Bagbin from when he was a very well-able man. Today, you cannot say the same of him. Since he returned, after that exorbitant spending spree, health tourism, he's never been the same. Alban Bagbin would come in. From the way the man even speaks, you can tell that he's not feeling too good. My brother, my sister. And then, when the president delivered the State of the Nation address, we saw him chit-chatting with the president. Sometimes very quiet, sitting down there, unable to bite like he used to. Every man has his down point. He was coming down the stairs, and all of a sudden, his feet became weak, and he was about to fall. With all the cameras in the world watching him. Look at him. Look at him. He's coming. You see? Can you see? The people there have gone to surround you. He was falling. And look at the president right behind him. And look at the wife of the president. It's the vice president who is holding her hand. Did you see that? And look, here you see it clearer. They're coming to look at Alban Bagbin. Unfortunately, the cameras went off him just when he was about to fall. You could see that his legs were weak. And look at the vice president, Professor Jane. The moment Alban Bagbin fell, watch, look at the face. Look at what she did. Watch. Just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? And look at Mohammed's face at the back. Look at the hand that is holding the vice president's hand. Now look how the policemen are running in there. Everybody is shocked. What is the vice? Stop. Look at the hand. Wife of the president is holding that of the first lady, I beg your pardon, the vice president. And look at what Muhammad does. He's pulling his wife's hand. Can you see? He has taken his wife's hand. Look, he's going to put it under his armpit. No, I can't allow this. Did you see that? And Alban Bagbin was carried away. Look, watch this. Look, Muhammad is going to take his wife's hand. Watch, watch, watch. Yes, please, let me protect my wife. And he has put the hand under his arm, holding her very strongly. Sure, she did not fall.